How TF are morbidly obese police officers allowed to keep their job? Most law agencies don't have recurring fitness tests. People complete a PT test to get hired and a few times while in the academy. After that, it's up to the officer to keep in shape. My city PD had an issue with several senior cops being overweight and unfit. They remedied this by saying that anyone who didn't appear to be in shape would not be getting promoted. The gym was packed for about a month before promotions came out. The fitness standards are low because that's the only way they can find enough people to be cops. Raise the standards, and you won't find enough people to be cops in the Western world at least. Most people are not physically fit. Loads are obese or otherwise out of shape. Any kind of fitness standard would probably filter out the vast majority of the population. Implementing a fitness standard would cause a recruitment crisis. If you want athletic police officers, they need to regularly train. So if it is part of their job, they need work time to do this, which costs. And the facilities to stay fit, which the police department would need to provide them, which costs a lot. Because you can't outrun the radio. Unions are extremely strong. I saw that video. Those two female cops were absolutely not even close to morbidly obese. I'd say overweight and maybe fat, but obese is not even close. A morbidly obese cop wouldn't even be able to jog. Probably once fitter and leaner when leaving academy. 5-15 years later, many donets biz later, riding in vehicles with no fitness routine, healthy diet, they are obese. It's the blue line culture. Now they are veterans with rank. Police union protects them. To terminate them would be costly. Most can't sprint or run. They call back up. So more obese officers show. It's the new rookies who have to run down suspects. Police departments usually have fitness standards that officers are expected to meet when they are hired, and in many cases periodic fitness assessments throughout their careers. However, the enforcement of these standards vary greatly between different departments. Some departments might have more strictly enforced fitness requirements, while others may be more lenient for reasons such as union rules, staffing shortages, or other administrative priorities. The fat serves as shields for bullets. You mean this video? HTTPS. As it is, there simply aren't enough people who want to be cops, so it's not practical to fire the fat ones. I have a buddy who recently became a cop. Dude was ripped as hell about a year ago. I just recently saw him, and he is nowhere near how he looked before. Lol, I'm guessing it just happens over time. I saw that. The girl wasn't unathletic, and while the cops were obese, not morbidly obese, they were fit enough to be able to run at a slow pace, which is better than many American cops. How is being white relevant? Easier for the fat ones to trample on our rights. American disabilities law. Can't fire someone who gained weight because of the stress of the job. They work 12-hour shifts mostly at desks or in police cars. Even if they are fit, after the academy years of working, the job will eventually cause them to gain weight. It's not like they even have free time to train with 12-hour shifts and families. It would be nearly impossible to find time to work out unless they have a day off. And they tend to eat fast food a ton due to being out all the time. Being a cop has very little to do with being physically fit. He's fat and he don't run too fast, but he's faster than me, my walkie-talkie man. In all seriousness, who's going to hold them accountable? Because they don't require any testing once you get the job. Stupid, I know. When I worked the all-night shift on an ambulance, I ate garbage fucking awful food because nothing else was open all night. It was either convenience store crap or terrible dripping grease fast food. I would exercise like crazy to work it off, but I can't imagine living like that for years. There comes a point you're so tired and hungry you'll eat anything, and the awful food gives you a sugar kick to stay up. I imagine that's what they live on.